Hey, it's Caitie and welcome back to another Crafternoons with Creatie. So as you can probably tell by the title, today is two different Crafternoons in one because they were both quite short. So I was like, let's just put them together and make it one video. So today I'm going to be making these Hamilton Shrinky Dink earrings as well as a burn book inspired playbill binder. Alright, let's get straight into the video. So starting off with the Hamilton logo earrings, I have only just discovered shrink plastic or shrinky dinks. I understand they've been around for a really long time, but I just have never used it before, and oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. I feel like I'm going through my clay earring phase all over again, but with plastic now. If you're like me and didn't know what shrink plastic was or shrinky dinks, it's basically this type of plastic that when you draw on it and then cut it out and put it in the oven, it shrinks down to about a third of its size and then turns into like a hard plastic. So it starts off as like a plastic sheet and then it goes really small and somehow comes out as hard plastic you can use for earrings. It's wild and I love it. Very grateful for science. And because obviously I'm a huge musical fan, I had to make something immediately inspired by a musical and I chose Hamilton. So I just started off by finding the Hamilton logo on Google, I downloaded it onto my computer and then flipped it horizontally so it was back to front. And then I got my shrink plastic and put it over the top of my laptop screen and traced around the logo with a permanent marker. Obviously then I did this twice because I was making a set of earrings, and once the logos were traced, I then filled them in with a black permanent marker. And then I cut a rectangle around the two logos and used a hole punch just above the top of the hand on Hamilton, so just the top of the logo, to make a hole that would be big enough, even when it shrunk down, to fit my little earring hooks through. And then I got my scissors back and cut all the way around my logos, obviously just being very careful around the hole punch so I didn't cut through the hole. And then once the logos were all cut out, I got out a piece of baking paper and put my two logos on top of it with the shiny side facing up. Then they went into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius, and my oven was already preheated, so it was very quick. Once they were in there, it was less than a minute that they all shriveled up and then went flat again. It's really cool to see. Once they were out of the oven, I let them cool, and then I got my pliers and some earring hooks and attached them to my new earrings. And that is it, and it is so cool. I have now made so many different types of shrink plastic earrings. I am extremely obsessed with it. I just love it. It's so easy. You could just draw anything and then turn it into an earring. Really, the possibilities are endless. It's all very exciting. And my next DIY is my burn book playbill binder. This was inspired by a comment that I got on my previous decorating my playbill binder video. I loved the idea of turning it into the burn book from Mean Girls / Mean Girls the Musical. So let's get into it. Just a bit of context, if you haven't seen my first playbill binder video, I just started off with an A5 binder and then I got some little A5 plastic sleeves so I could fit all of my playbills inside the binders. But the covers looked really boring because there was nothing on them, so I wanted to shake it up a little bit. So I started off by getting a piece of hot pink cardboard and then I measured it to the size of the front of the binder and then cut it to size. I then printed off the word playbills in random lettering in a few different sizes and I cut them out and then arranged them how I wanted them on my piece of cardboard. And once all the letters were glued down and arranged how I wanted them, I then got a black permanent marker and started doing little scribbles all over the cardboard. For the little scribbles, I was inspired both by the movie burn book and the Mean Girls playbill, so it's just a bit of everything. And then for the finishing touch, I decided to put on some red lipstick and kiss in the middle of the words to just add that extra burn book touch. And that's it. Very, very easy, but I think it turned out really cool and I just love the look of it. I think it's so iconic and you can kind of tell what it's supposed to be straight away. Well, anyway, that was my Crafternoons for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. And let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas for upcoming Crafternoons videos or just videos in general. I hope you're having an amazing day and I hope you're staying safe. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!